Let's make some salmon corn chowder with a Latin twist. Come on, let's get started.
Todo queda sabroso.
So a while back, we did a series called Latin Twist, where we took very popular dishes and added a Latin twist to it. Today, we're gonna take a popular chowder and we're gonna add a little huepa.
Huepa!
So we're gonna take the basis of that salmon corn chowder recipe and add some Latin ingredients. Come on, let me show you. One of those ingredients is yuca. Traditionally, potatoes are used, but we're going to substitute yuca. I'm going to par cook this ahead of time and then cut it up into bite-sized pieces. We're also adding, in the form of spice, some chipotle pepper. Now, of course, this is not traditional in chowder cooking. However, for this recipe and what we're trying to do today, this is going to add that nice spiciness to it. We're gonna be utilizing seafood stock today. I was able to find this in my local grocery store. If you don't have seafood stock, you can't find it, you can always take chicken stock and then incorporate some clam juice. And you can even use the combination of these two. We're also going to be utilizing heavy cream. Now I like to use leeks, but I couldn't find any. So I'm using these scallions, which are huge, kind of looks like leeks. So I'm going to utilize that, as well as some celery and some onion as our flavor base. We are also incorporating bacon. This is thick cut, and this really is going to give our chowder a lot of flavor. And of course we have corn. I'm using fresh corn on the cob. And of course we have these salmon fillets, it's about a pound. And since we're doing this Latin style, I'm going to season it Latin style with Loisa adobo and sazon. Okay, so I took that yuca and I parboiled it, meaning I cooked it 3/4 of the way through so that it's tender, and all I have to do is finish it in the chowder. And when you cook yuca, sometimes there's this little fibrous core that you want to get rid of, so make sure you do that. Just going to cut the yuca into bite-sized pieces just like you would a potato. Okay, now we're gonna prep our corn. Basically what I like to do is take the end off the corn, off the bottom, throw it in the microwave for 2 to 3 minutes, and then this corn will slide right on out. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of flour to this, and we're going to make what is called a roux, and this is going to help thicken our chowder. And a roux is simply just equal parts fat and flour, whether it's oil, whether it's butter, and we're gonna let that cook for about 2 minutes, then we're gonna add our liquid. Okay, now we're gonna add our clam juice, as well as our seafood stock. Again, you can use chicken stock along with the clam juice. Okay, at this time we're also going to add our yuca, as well as that corn. Mix that around. And we're also adding our chipotle, coriander, anchovy mixture. Yum. Couple of shakes of Worcestershire. Okay, our mixture has come to a boil. It's been cooking for about 15 minutes. It's gotten nice and thick. Okay, now at this point, we're going to add our heavy cream. Just like that. We're also going to return our salmon and our bacon to the pan. Stir that around. Cook that for an additional 5 minutes. Okay, at this point, if it needs a little bit of salt, make sure you add it. You can see how that cream and the salmon and all the veggies and the yuca have all come together in one homogeneous thing of beauty. Oh my goodness. Now we're just going to add that cilantro parsley that we cut earlier. Okay, so here we have that beautiful spicy salmon corn chowder. Serve that with a nice piece of crusty bread. Let's get a nice bite of this. Y'all see that?